Well, if it isn't my favorite person in the world, how you doing? Now that I got you here, can I show you something that is some serious nonsense? Yeah, I can. All right, let me show you this.
It's your first date.
Things are going great. Could she be the one? Actually, if your phone is broken, she's more likely to judge you negatively. 86% more likely, in fact. Survivor drop-proof cases keep your phone safe and first date ready. Don't let a broken phone stand between you and your lifelong happiness. Get Survivor today.
What you just saw is a commercial for a company that sells phone cases that is doing some shady business practices, but is hiding it by acting cute. Stick figures never hurt anybody, but they do hurt when they attack your self-esteem. What you just saw was the lowest of the lowest marketing techniques possible. The whole point of ever marketing a product is that you can sell more of that product. But combine that with a fear-mongering message, and you got yourself the commercial we just witnessed. This company thought it would be a genius idea to market their phone cases to what obviously is men with low self-esteem. Because you see, a young man's biggest fear is to never get laid and to be alone forever. And this commercial is bagging on 3 things. 1, that you're a single male. 2, that you have a cracked screen and you can't afford to crack it ever again, so you need to buy a phone case if you ever want to get laid. And 3, you haven't cracked your screen yet, but how could you possibly ever even imagine living in the world with a cracked screen? How are you ever gonna get any girls? So to tell you the statistic of 86% of women will not date you if you have a cracked screen? Really? 86%? That's a big number. This commercial is making me blood red mad right now. Trust me, if a confident dude walks up to a girl that looks good, carries himself pretty well, and this girl is really into him, and then he whips out his phone to take down her number, having a cracked screen will be the last thing on her mind. Trust me, she wouldn't give 2 F words if your screen is cracked. This commercial is making it seem like 86% of women are really this shallow. You honestly have to be an extremely evil person for a cracked screen to be a deal breaker. Are women evil? Because nobody ever cracks their screen on purpose. Cracking your screen is not some sort of fashion statement. Actually, 100% of cracked screens in America happen by accident. Humans, contrary to popular belief, are not perfect animals. And sometimes we're gonna crack our phone screens. We're all humans after all, aren't we? One time, I was driving and I had my phone on my lap, and when I got to my destination, I got out of the car a little bit too quickly and my phone fell off of my lap and hit the ground and shattered. So you mean to tell me that because I made this little insy tiny mistake once in my life, my potential soulmate, if I ever get to meet them, is gonna reject me because I cracked my screen? How dumb is that? This can't be real. 86% of women? That means for every 100 women, 86 of them are gonna say no to you because you have a cracked screen.
So like, listen, everything about you is amazing. This first date was great, but you do have a cracked screen, so after this date, I'm never ever gonna call you again.
Are women really this inconsiderate? Now maybe I'm just being a little bit too hard. Maybe I'm letting the commercial hit me a little bit way too much in my little feelsies. So I have to rewatch the commercial a second time. Maybe it's a joke. Maybe they're joking. Maybe they're not being serious. But no, this is a legit commercial. They even cite the sources where they get the 86% of women from. And I am way too emotionally invested at this point not to check their sources. Who would even conduct such research? Match.com conducted this research. They found out that women are actually turned off by a cracked screen on your phone. Especially baby boomers and ex-Jenners. But not millennials. Millennials seems to not even be phased. But that doesn't, so now this opens up the question. Okay, I'm a millennial, right? And this commercial was targeted to me on YouTube because that's how I saw it the first time. So why would this commercial even be targeted to me, knowing damn well that the girls that I should be dating around my age will not care if my screen is cracked or not? I'll tell you why. These evil companies have figured out that some men out there buy with their emotions. So this Griffin Technology people, evil corporation, is out here trying to make you feel like doo-doo for being single, and especially especially if you have a cracked screen on top of it. Which reminds me of what Mark Cuban, entrepreneur, billionaire, once said: millennials buy with feelings, not with logic. He said that in a Shark Tank episode one time that I was watching a couple years ago. And when he said that, what happened in my mind was something fascinating, because that reminded me of the one time I bought these shoes called Tums. I don't know if you guys remember Tums, but they were like the rage a couple years ago, and everybody had a pair. And you know why everybody had a pair? Because when you bought a pair of Tums, they would donate another pair of Tums to kids in Africa that don't have shoes. But after their marketing little technique died, because people realized that wearing Tums is just as good as not wearing any shoes at all, because those things don't even protect your feet at all. One time, I was walking down the street in my Tums, and a rosebud stabbed the bottom of my foot. So you mean to tell me the kid in Africa, this will actually help him? No, it won't. I bought Tums because I wanted to feel like I was a part of something. So having emotional marketing for your product works best on millennials. And here, I'm gonna show you guys an article on the screen right now, because look at me, I am citing my sources like a good boy. There's this article by Welker Media. So there's your answer. That's why these companies market to our fears in order to sell more of their products. But Yoel, I will never buy a phone case just to impress a girl. But Yoel, these girls aren't even worth my time. I would never buy a product for them. But Yoel, these guys you're talking about don't even exist. Oh, they don't exist? So then how do you explain this whole subreddit right here called r/niceguys? r/niceguys is a subreddit dedicated to making fun of the people that this Griffin technology company is targeting their phone cases to. These men that are being made fun of in the subreddit are the type of men that act very nice towards a woman, treat her like a very fine young lady. But no matter how hard they try to show her the chivalry is not dead, she will always side with the guy that treated her less as good, leaving them in a very bad place called the friend zone. This subreddit has such amazing classic posts, such as: some girls be dating dudes that legit cheated on them, but me, a loyal and dope SF dude, can't keep one around me for more than a few weeks. See what I mean, ladies and gentlemen? People like this guy. Can we bring back real men, taking women on dates, opening car doors, bringing flowers for no reason? Oh yeah, can we bring back real women who appreciate this type of real men? That hurt to read. I messaged a girl and told her she's very beautiful, to be nice and hopefully brighten her day. She ignores it and doesn't open it. You know Facebook lets us know when you're active. You ugly C-word, a bunch of emojis. I need to stop being nice. People used to be courteous, but these days, man, I recall back when women were coy, shy, parentheses, well, most, but nowadays it's like, wow, what happened? They seem to lost their sugar and spice. Go find it. Now imagine you try to impress a girl and you say these things. These men really do need help. And ladies and gentlemen, the next slide that I'm about to read is the best. I saved the best for last, so get ready. Heard the news about Kayla committing suicide today. I knew her from high school, and yes, it's tragic and sad, but as people know, I'm not one to shy away from saying what I truly feel, and because honesty is one of my most important attributes, and this circumstance is no different. I feel like maybe if she was with someone better, someone who looked after her, for example, me, maybe she wouldn't have took her life so young. I previously tried to get her to go out on various dates with me, but sadly got rejected numerous times. This hurt, but I never gave up. So why did she? If she had given me a chance, maybe things would have turned out differently. Maybe I could have been her savior. In the end, guys, we'll never know. As you see, these men are not guided well in the world, and they need somebody to stand up for them. Somebody has to do something. Somebody needs to speak up for these men. So I don't want to hear it from anybody ever again that says that these men don't exist. These men are getting emotionally abused by corporate America and getting taken advantage of. And as long as I'm alive, I will defend these men's right to not be commercially exploited by these companies, all for the sheer reason of making $1. Companies cannot be getting away with such blatant marketing, and I say we start with Griffin Technologies. We should all tweet them to let them know how much their products suck and how much we will not be buying their product ever again until they make an apology video for using our emotions in order to give them more sales. Boycott their product and let them know that you will be buying the competitor's product. Do it for your fellow man. Do it for your fellow human being. Do it for your country. And most importantly, there's power in numbers. If you're a millennial that's tired of getting taken advantage of by these corporations, by manipulating our emotions, it's time to put your foot down and tell these corporations that they gotta take the long way home. We will not tolerate this. My name is Yoel Silver, and as long as I am breathing, I will always have my fellow man's back. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure to press the bell notification so you never miss out whenever I upload a video. I hope you have a great day.